We all know the real estate market has been on a bit of a roller coaster, so when is the best time to buy a home? Joining me now for this sponsored interview is Liz Sears and Shannon Olson, the owners of My Utah Agents real estate team. Welcome to the both of you.
Thank you.
So how is the housing market currently?
So it's definitely rebounding. A lot of people obviously are aware it's, since May of last year, that was our peak for that housing cycle. And then we saw essentially downward trend, days on market go up, but a lot of people don't know it's rebounding. So January was our lull. So if you were waiting for the market to crash, don't wait any longer because it's completely coming back with a vengeance. So with that being said, we're starting to see days on market under a month. We're starting to see multiple offers. We're seeing the median home prices increase. So everything's showing, right, that it's coming back. And who knows if it's seasonality or if at the end of the day, we're going to keep seeing this trend no matter what. The demand's there, so.
The demand is there. And when you hear these stories about multiple offers and asking price well above, what do people think? Is there a fear out there or should people still be buying?
It kind of goes both ways where there are people who are still feeling a fear. However, there's different things that they can do. There's different programs out there that can help people get into homes, and from starter homes all the way up to, like we were talking about, million plus houses. It's just a little bit different. And so right now, one of the things that we are sharing with people is that as realtors, we wanted to help fix the supply-demand issue, because that's kind of what's happening. Not kind of, that's a huge part of what's happening in Utah. We're about 50,000 units short of households.
We need homes
we do.
To be on the market right now.
Yeah, and not even just for locals, but really at the end of the day, if you look at our net migration, I mean, they say we grew by a whole bountiful last year. So Utah is no longer a well-kept secret. It's out there. People are moving here. They want, obviously, homes to live in. And so it's really making it a little bit harder for the locals, especially the younger generations or the people that didn't have homes while the peak, surged in 2020, 2021. So really, the government obviously is doing a great grant program, if Liz wants to talk about that.
Right, some incentives that are available for people who might not know that there are options out there.
Right, exactly. So to help fix the supply-demand issue, our problem is that the number of building permits pulled for starter homes, the people who want to be able to get in, used to be about 30 to 40% of the permits pulled, and lately it's been 8% of the permits are for homes for starters. And so what we did as realtors is we actually lobbied to get legislation passed for $50 million that first-time home buyers can use to get into their first home. And we purposely made it about new construction priced $450,000 or less, because what we're hoping that will do is incentivize the builders to build that. And we're hoping that it's kind of a trickle effect. And this is where we can help. And there's a lot of people who do the not in my backyard, or they don't want high density housing, and they think of high density as apartments or condos, things like that. But what we want are just the little homes, and perhaps condos, townhomes, that we can start to fast track projects to create the starter homes for people to be able to have that.
And people truly need an expert to navigate some of the confusion that's out there and some of those grants that are available.
Yeah. So with that being said too, some people will say, well, is that realistic where pricing's at? Am I really going to be able to buy new construction under $450 here in the state of Utah? And just for one example, we represent Sierra Homes, and they actually have some townhomes, beautiful, gorgeous, brand new, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's got all the things in Clearfield for $405. Like 5 minutes outside of Hill Air Force Base. So it is possible.
Happen. It's a possible and affordable with the help of agents. And like yourself, if people want more information, where can they go?
MyUtahAgents.com. Keep it pretty easy.
Easy enough. We'll put a link on our website as well. Thank you so much.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you.